you're down. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Hey Ronnie, how are you? What's going on? Ooh, tomorrow, is today Monday? Yeah, I thought tomorrow was trash day in the hood, but it ain't. But I got the cans out a day early. Hey Shimei, Smelly Cat, how you doing, baby doll? Nice to see you tonight. Please tweet it out. Let people know I'm live. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. I had the Wi-Fi on again. Oh, man, that sucks. I keep forgetting to turn the Wi-Fi off. Ooh, ooh, do, 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 do. Let's get live chat, so apologies. We should be good to go. Hey, Charla. How are you, Mew Mew Swan? Doing good. Get my coffee. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right. I guess I should have announced it on the other channel tonight. Green peppers, when cut up, be irritating to the skin? It's a good question. It's a good question. All right. There I am. Get myself situated there. Cleaned up. Do I look like I'm ready for the holidays? Yes, there's no place like home for the holidays. Like that top, it's kind of form flattering, isn't this? This top. It's very comfortable too. I think it's like it's like an Under Armour top, which I like. Hello, Caroline. How are you tonight? Nice to see you tonight. Nice to see everybody tonight. Not much going on at the old gas station today. I was busy getting in my last day of work before the holiday. I'm taking off tomorrow to undisclosed location to enjoy Thanksgiving. Hello, Amanda. I will be back Friday. So Friday afternoon, I shall return, and it will be. Then we're going to kind of play it by ear. How you doing, Buttercup baby? Thank you to everybody who has stopped and checked out the videos and made comments. Not everything's going to be to everybody's taste. I figure as long as I'm in a town and if a disaster happened there, I'm going to cover it and do it. But otherwise, I know there's some people that like the food videos. Some people, everybody likes a different aspect of travel. So there's something there for everybody as we move forward. But rest assured, time goes by, you get a lot of people will discover, because there's people that just subscribe to food reviews, and people that just want history, and people that want adventure. Blue shirts making your eyes pop. On my way to Napa, keep me company. What you doing over in Napa, huh? Keep you company, huh? I'm feeling pretty chipper tonight. Feeling pretty chipper. So I got kind of ahead. I got a few videos set up for tomorrow, Wednesday, and I got two food videos that are going to go up on Thursday. Very fitting for that. Hello, Tattoo Cooking. How are you? Taking son back after turkey dinner. Oh, you already had turkey dinner, huh? Then it's a question of what the hell am I going to do when I get back? Kind of a little out of, I heard Bird. I was talking to Bird for a little bit before I left. His phone's out of sorts again. I'm gonna beg Bird, if you're gonna get a phone, make sure don't even take it out of the box until you get a protective case for it. That really makes a difference between spending a lot of money continuously. Let me tell you, I've only this S10 Plus that I'm rolling on here, I've had since April of 2019, and I've replaced the screen one time in it, but other than that, I've always made sure that I have a case in it. So it's essential part of the gear. I wish they would make phones with better cases, but a lot of people just want to carry that. Or this is what I did. I waited to use my cell the next day for my Amazon, or I'd move it from the chair. How you doing, Alex? Hi, Miss Lulu. How are you? Nice to see you. I hope you're feeling a bit better. So, yeah, it's kind of up in the air what's going to happen when I get back. I've been really enjoying experimenting with the channels. I've been enjoying having live stream. I know it dropped the thing. Yeah, I mean, I got Butterfingers, and it's amazing that 3.5 years I'm still going strong with one replacement on here. But I know, Miss Lulu sent me this wonderful OtterBox that's been amazing for just protection. And I've dropped it a few times, man. I've dropped it off the side of the car. I've dropped it on sidewalks. So I've been very, very lucky to, you need to definitely have a good case. So good case is absolutely essential to protect it. I'd say don't even buy a phone unless you buy the case first. It's really, really critical. So yeah, I will be back on Friday afternoon early, so I'm going to try to go into work and do a few hours before people get screeching and yelling about, you took the holidays off, we had to work, wah. Oh, Miss Lulu, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. I mean, otter boxes are a lot of money, and you thought enough of me to send that, and I'm so appreciative for that. Hello from the great state of Montana. There we go, Terry Grant. How are you? Nice to see you tonight. We got Tattoo Crazy. Yeah, definitely worth it at the margin. Don't scrimp on good protection. The OtterBox is the best it is. And you look at it this way, Smelly Cat, how many thousands of videos have I recorded and or edited with um have I done with this phone? Yeah, it's hard to teach an old dog new trick. I'll be doing I have a gallery of shorts. It's not top of mind. Right? I mean, I really joined YouTube to do videos, and then YouTube ends up chasing TikTok's tail, and it's and we're all now supposed to run to that side of the boat. Oh shit, the core mark guy again. Oh well. Let's get the hell out of here. I know when I'm not wanted. This ain't gonna end well. Let's get the hell out of here. I don't need to tussle with the core mark guy. He's the guy that brings all your goodies to fill up your 7-Eleven. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. Let's get the hell out of here. What do you want to do, dude? You want to run over top of me? Right? Tough guy. No, I haven't made any Dutch Brothers runs in a while. Tonight I'm not going to run too far. I forgot my wallet, so the coffee tonight was on credit at the 7-Eleven, so I'm not going to see him till Friday. I'll have to remind him that I owe for double in there. So we'll be going up old school here tonight, I guess. Hanging out here. Now you finally put your lights on. Good boy. Beeping at me, nobody can even see you in the dark, dude. No one can even see you. There's a guy crossing the street, no shoes on, holding up his drawers. Holding up his drawers. I guess when we come back Friday, they'll be putting up the Glice rink for holiday on Glice. I always turn left at the stop sign. If you go right, we go curving back down through the hood where I walk over that bridge with all the screening and chain link on top of it. What they call the gang bridge, where you test your courage by having a bike race over top of the screen, over top of Highway 101. I think people are starting to get geared up for the holidays, 'cause there's no place like home for the holidays. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's always a good shoot. Got to kind of be careful a little bit at daylight savings time when that's over, because then you're really kind of out in the dark. Have to go find a place that's light. I didn't want to interfere with the core mark guy. But somebody wrote today. Are you missing the road? Hell yeah, I'm missing the road. Heck yeah. I was a road warrior, man. Road warrior. Yeah, thumbs up are appreciated. Yeah, we're going to have designated choo-choos on this channel. It's not just going to be coffee and bullshit. It's going to be, we'll do some stuff here. This might be short-lived. I might be all back on the other channel in December. I just haven't decided yet. So far, so good. I'm happy. I've got everything buttoned up at the Rancho for going away for a few days. And I hope all you guys, whatever your plans are for the holidays, that they turn out well. And Thanksgiving's very special. There's nothing that anybody can really commercialize, and I really love that about it. It's the best part of Thanksgiving is they can't commercialize it. Even though Janet put up a horrendous blow-up turkey on her lawn, well, she's kind of the exception to the rule, right? Right, a really big-ass blow-up turkey on the lawn, but they haven't quite found a way to do that. And that's what I like. That's why I like Thanksgiving. Hello, Mark, because they can't screw with it. They've already been pushing Christmas since September 15th. Yeah, I know, Janet. Horrendously poor taste, blow-up chicken. Turkey. Sorry, don't let her know I said that. Holy shit, you know. I just did a wellness check on them when I got off the road, so I don't want to make sure my invitation for Christmas doesn't get squashed. Maybe the boss will have another $120 prime rib. prime rib. Yeah, I don't know if I could put it up on my community tab. She might get pissed if I... But then again, she's used to my shenanigans for years anyway, so what the hell? What the hell? There's a dolphin like, let me pull over here for a minute. Yeah, I think that's a dolphin, right? Yeah, that's like our boy, yeah, her prime rib. The prime rib was just out of the sight. This is like Street Life. Street Life's dolphin right there. Boy, those Toyotas just go and go and go and go. Those dolphins. Surprisingly for, I mean, you're never going to race down the road, but they're pretty damn good. Yeah, Janet does okay. I taught her a few things. Get back, we're going to make a lemon meringue pie. I think that's going to be our first order of business. I got a real hankering for lemon meringue pie. I can't wait to tuck into a piece of that. It's been a while. It's been a while. I don't know if it's going to be bikini baking, but it'll be tasty, whatever the hell it is. But then, you know, enjoy the holiday. But then come New Year's, man, it's all about whipping that body into shape for another season. So enjoy it while you can. Ladies, we have to keep an eye on our figures. Yeah, yummy, 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 yummy. I guess we're just driving around a little bit tonight. I don't know what the flashing hellish lights up here are. Oh shit, we got action. Looks like we got a lot of action. We got cops everywhere. Oh shit. One of them just left. It's like some program got cocked over here. Let's see. Looks like somebody's whole program got cocked over. No, there they go, taking off. There goes the ambulance. What the hell happened? Ah, shit. I guess they took a street guy. They can build a city for that stuff. Say the guy was incoherent. We didn't know what the story was, so we hauled him in. I gotta be nosy. I gotta be me. I've gotta be me. Simple and free. I've gotta be me. Whether I'm right, whether I'm wrong, whether I put my pants legs on all wrong, I've gotta be me. I've gotta be me. Simpleton and free. Oh boy. Let's see what's going on downtown. This restaurant scene, man, this is where Missy, Jen, Bobby, and I went here every Saturday night for like 3 years. Yeah. Get a motherfucker down, man. Kick that ass down. That booty shaking all around. Grab that thing. Ooh, 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 ooh. Shake it up and down. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, honey, can I hold your thing? Ooh, ooh. Do. Seraphic, how are you, honey? Ooh, hey, Jerry. This music definitely gets me in a get down mood. It ain't on the same level as Barry White or Marvin Gaye, but it's in the right direction, right? Ooh, it's a trip on Goat Head Express. Goat Head tonight. There's the flaming a-hole. Soon has another piece of art, quote unquote, at the other end of town there. Ooh, I think we can just set her right here. Let's get a little bit of light somewhere downtown. Teddy Pendergrass. Oh, and Luther Vandross. He was just melted my heart, Luther Vandross. Teddy Pendergrass, yeah, they were all good. They fucking killed all the great Motown and all the soul sound. What do we got now? The answer is we got crap. That's what we got. We got crap. We got no soul. We got no R&B. We got no Delta boys, right? Dry bones. You know what happened, I think, the other day on Music Night, Shimei? I had the volume turned all the way down. So that was my stupidity. So they were playing, but you couldn't see the little pop-up doesn't show. Bum dum 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 do 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 do. My favorite soul singer, my favorite disco, the great Thelma Houston. Nobody ever equaled her for just the rhythm, the cool factor that she brought to it. And she's still going strong. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Thelma Houston. Don't leave me this way. Oh, do. It looks like they've lit up the bullers now. Or else that's just reflective tape. I don't know on there. Don't leave me this way. Baby. My heart is full of love and desire for you. In my soul. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get anything down here. It's just kind of hanging around. I guess you could go to the library. Here's a spot right here. Set me free. All right, it's after 6 o'clock, I think, so we don't close to it. We don't have to pay for parking. I'm constitutionally opposed to pay for parking. What was the other place that, the only other place that charged for parking in all of my journeys, all the towns and cities I went to, all of them, besides Santa Rosa, the only other city in California that ever charged to park was in Truckee, up in the town of Truckee, California. I thought, son of a... So, of course, I parked 2 miles away to save the $1.80. Bliss. I'm still at the gas station. There you are. You just came up to real time there. How are you doing, Bliss? Good to see you. Nice to see you. So, lots more content still to come. More adventures. I think tomorrow's is the hell's tomorrow? Oh yeah, I found the real grapes of wrath. This ravaged town in the Central Valley. Unbelievable. Great story. I don't know what the hell I got. I don't know. I got some cool stuff coming up the next couple days. And then we get the big event coming up. So the big turn east, and then the big turn north again. I did like a huge, complete circle, giant circle, thousand. Well, not a like a oblong, like a flattened circular rectangle. Does that make sense? uh, but you know me, I'm going to towns that don't have tourists, man. That's where the rubber meets the road, and I hit one man that wow. I mean, everybody was nice, but what a hard Scrabble history. I don't know. It's just guys like practicing for outtake for the Charles Dickens Christmas show here. It was a cold and frosty night in London town. There you go. Got your bedding ready for the night. Got your bedding ready for the night. It was a cold and frosty one. So, it's gonna be another early morning tomorrow. I think I'll just cook up make it easy tonight. Have a little pasta. I got to use the last bit of the red sauce here. I'm hoping there are way more people who decorate for Christmas this year. Halloween was a total bust. Tattoo crazy. Hey Rio, how are you? I don't know you know why it was a bust? Because they started usurping Halloween for Christmas. Right? They didn't leave the Halloween stuff up. I mean, it's like the third week. I know the spirit stores didn't have a good year this year. I mean, they were like, get that shit out of the mall. Right? This is we got to get ready for prime time here. And I know with advertising and all that stuff, by mid-September they were already pushing the Christmas stuff. So I saw no emphasis on Halloween at all. It was like Halloween peaked in 2019. That was it, and people just got blown out. Nobody felt like messing around post-pandemic. So I don't know. This will be. Cases are rising. Hospitals are filling up. COVID cases in China are deaths are coming up. So I don't really know, guys. Typically December's like we peak out at the end of December into January. So I don't really know what's coming our way. Plus, let's face it, with the cost of stuff these days, people they don't want to spend the money on frivolous stuff. It's starting my Christmas decorating the day after Thanksgiving. Tattoo crazy. I've got to decide when I'm going to do mine because I want to get another adventure in. It's a question, do I stop during the holidays, and have the holidays on the rancho? Or do I just sneak a week in and, then come home and do it up? So I don't know. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. It's nice to see Charlotte tonight. Good evening, Bob and June. Nice to see you. So I haven't quite decided yet what I'm going to do. It'd definitely be a case of moving. It'd definitely be a case of going south. That's for damn sure. Although I'm not ruling out a winter trip, up to the upper Great Plains and at the depths of winter up to Montana and North Dakota, South Dakota, Idaho, and Minnesota. Right, pitting myself against everything that winter has to offer. In there, so that's like Rosie against nature. Travel's got to be cheap, man. I mean, who in the hell's going to be around Mount Rushmore in December, January? Only an idiot. The Dakotas in winter. You're crazy. I know, honey. We're gonna do it up, right? Can you imagine the? I might get a special. I might just get a rental, and potentially destroy that instead. It's a cold and frosty morning on the high plains today. I don't know. The spirit of adventure compels me. I'm not sure. I mean, I say that stuff. Who in the hell knows, right? Right. I mean, how many times can you grab your sack and just, okay, let's do it up, right? Let's do it up. Like, what the hell are we doing here? What are we doing here? You need to find an Eskimo woman to snuggle with if you go to the Dakotas, yes, or a reasonable facsimile thereof. Something, no blow-up dolls, right? Okay, all right, go ahead, Denali, do it up, man. Please hit my van so I can get that body work done. All right, there we go. Close. Ooh, a little more tap it, tap. Ooh, nice. Rosemary, yeah, I don't know what happened with that. It's something between you guys. What's up, MB? How are you? How you doing? I don't know if MB, I was thinking about you today. If Belgium has like a Thanksgiving Day, I don't know, because Belgium got it really tough during World War One. There was huge battleground of early World War One. I don't know if they have any Thanksgiving Day over there or anything, but I enjoy it because it kicks off the holiday season here. My favorite time of year. We don't know Thanksgiving in Belgium. Okay, that's interesting. I know the Canadians adopted Thanksgiving. So I was just curious about if they had anything like that in Belgique, but obviously they don't. What's up, Ed? How you doing? Well, looks like they're all leaving their little class over there, making little tchotchkes for the holidays. Are you cold? How cold is it in Idaho there, Ed? How cold is it? I don't know when they're going to start distributing the Pliny the Younger for that beer. They line up 200, 300 people in line overnight to get that crap up there. Hey, Kenneth, how are you? I'm also going to do a poll coming up, doing a question. I don't do too many polls, but asking you guys, where would you like to, I'll give, 5 or 6 choices and 7 choices and see what the chat's most interested in. 28 degrees ain't bad. When I woke up in Truckee, it was 9 degrees, bro. All right, I'm slip sliding away. I get to Carson City, I'm like, what the hell is this on the road? Ice, right? I'm like, right, that's all I need is to bust a bone on this crap. Arriba, 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 Arriba. Good thing about traveling at this time, like there's nobody around, so you don't have real high demand for rates are pretty decent and stuff. So 49 here right now, that ain't bad. What is it here? It's 56 degrees right here. It's not bad. Hey, Callie Mo. Supposed to be in the mid 70s here for sunny, and mid 70s, possibly touching 80 for Thanksgiving Day. So that's really nice. I mean, if I was here, I'd be bikinied up and getting some sunshine on Thanksgiving, but I got some bigger fish to fry over the holiday season. But do have the preloads coming up. Think they're pretty much set to go. I know Thanksgiving I have two food videos coming up. One from Bakersfield, and one from hell, they're both from Bakersfield. Dinner and breakfast. And I'll give you a heads up. The breakfast was I had something for breakfast which I've had many times in my life, but this was far and away the best I ever had in my life. And that's saying something for Bakersfield, you know. So, because I didn't even tour around Bakersfield because I think I need time to dedicate a little more time and try to figure out the town a little bit and see, do some storytelling and get some things teed up down there in terms of what potentially makes that cool. Heard that the Green Power Ranger died. I don't even know what the hell a Power Ranger is. It was way after my time. I'm the speed racer and Trixie and Racer X and Tennessee Tuxedo and Chumley. Yeah, I'm that generation, right? Right, Chumley. We must go see Professor Whoopi. I don't know, Tennessee. Don't worry, Chumley. What could go wrong? My girls were into the hell did they call them? Like little Valentina Beanie Babies. They were into that. Even I know the power. I told you, MB, I'm out of it, right? I'm useless as tits on a bull. I don't know any of that stuff. They were all into Beanie Babies and Valentino, the little white bear that had the little red heart on it, and uh, what was that thing that they had? There was some online thing you could do. I can't remember what the hell it is. Where you had little like weird little creatures and stuff. I can't. It wasn't Pokemon. It was kind of like that, but I can't remember what the hell it was called. It wasn't Care Bears. I'm trying to remember what it was. One of the earliest online things where they had a little simulated place for kids to. I just can't remember what the hell the name of it was. I don't know, but they got really into that. They got really into that. Can I ask you? I have two kids. It took me a long time to get my figure back. I had two kids. I remember Cabbage Patch. I remember the Coleco computer, the Commodore 64, all that kind of crapola. Penelope Pit Stop, yeah. The hell was that called? Where they had like a little Gazinko and all these little weird. I can't remember what the hell it was called. It'll come to me at like 4 a.m. in the morning. I'll sit bolt right away. Ninja Turtles was touring my town and showed up in the local bar and the Ford dance with. You collected Beanie Babies, yeah. I'm just trying to. What the hell was that? I just can't remember what the hell it was called. Can't remember what it was called. It was like one of the first online virtual worlds. And some of the characters were worth. I think that's where Pokemon ripped that off, that idea. Pokemon crap came off of it because there's people that pay big money for It wasn't The Sims. It was before The Sims. Before that, no, it wasn't Teletubbies. Oh, I just can't. My kids were really into that. It was I don't know. Just forget it. It's interesting. Its interest level has peaked and is falling rapidly on that. The Chain Gang. Don't you know? That's a good movie everybody should watch. I Escaped from a Chain Gang. That's a pretty wild movie in the 1930s. That one that shed light on chain gangs in the South. Let's move on. You say Monero. What was one of your favorite toys? I don't even think you guys would know. Gilbert Erector sets. That was one of my favorite. I love to build stuff. Gilbert Erector sets. They were really cool. And then I got little electronics kits when I was young too. Little stuff put together, crystal radios, and these kids wouldn't know a crystal radio from crystal for sale in a shop. Yeah, they were metal kits and they had little nuts and screws. Lawyers would go crazy these days with that. Yeah, Lego was a little bit after, but the Gilbert Erector set had little machine screws and nuts, and you could had a motor, and you could get your finger caught in the motor. This has a noise. It just it's just you. Gilbert Erector set, not erection set, erector set. My boy cousins that were a few years older than me had erector sets. Yeah, Gilbert, how you doing, Diane? Yeah, Radio Shack hits, all that kind of crap. Hey, Kelly, we had to do science fair, and in 5th grade, I did a razor blade and safety pin radio that won first place in the science fair. It's what down pilots would use behind the lines, a safety pin and a razor blade and earphones, and they could detect radio on it. Everybody thought that was pretty amazing. Iridium and toys. Yeah, I heard there was all kinds of paint chips. There was lead everywhere. Kids were chewing on every windowsill in town. Window licking, St. Joseph's aspirin for children, and Rye syndrome was running rampant, and right, kids were eating candy apples and losing their teeth, and there wasn't a lawyer in sight, right? Happy early Thanksgiving. Hey, Jamie. There wasn't a lawyer in sight, right? So it's like, this was high-risk days. Right? There was radium everywhere, and we're playing with mercury in our hands, right? Liquid mercury. One of the first PC games that was on a disc. It was Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. Yeah. But then the lawyers got a hold of the world, and are we better off for it? I don't think so. Right? Because, when you did that stuff when you were little, you learned not to put your fingers into electric sockets and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, floppy disk era. I remember I had an Apple IIe, and to hear that thing saving the data, stop licking the walls and take the apple out of your exactly buttercup, baby. I mean, we were doing it. We were slamming our heads around. I mean, we had football helmets with right? Nobody was thinking about a lot of padding and shit. Just go out there, grab your nuts, and play football, right? We didn't have any permission slips and waivers. If you died in battle, you died in battle, right? Bring shorts on your trip, 80 in LA and 84. Yeah, it's nice. Nice, Diane. Very nice. How you doing, Slugbug? Good to see you tonight. Let's get some thumbs up going tonight, guys. Thumbs up are appreciated. It's going to be the last live stream until Friday. These toys that came with the the nuclear stuff, the chemistry sets, and God, can you imagine having a chemistry set with chemicals these days? I mean, these kids be trying to cook up meth and, Jesus, making bombs into school. We had to wear uniform in gym. They were terrible. One piece to boot. Yeah, I don't know what the hell we did. We had a gym out. We had to wear white shorts and a white t-shirt for gym class, and then we swam nude. All boys high school, stripped down, and we used to laugh at each other's butts on the side of the pool. They'd have little 1 inch towels, and after you sit there and listen to the instructor bullshit for a half hour about what you're going to learn, everybody got up and it looked like they sat on a waffle iron. It was so damn funny. Those were the days. Nobody thought anything about it, right? Yeah, nude. Yeah, absolutely. Baltimore Polytechnic Institute. Yeah, 1972, 73. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. How you doing, Crow? Good to see you. It was a different era. Remember creepy crawlers? Sure, I remember creepy crawlers. Didn't you make them? They were like candy. You could eat them on a train set the open wires and the track. Sometimes I'll get yeah, there you go. There you go, Blondie. That's what I'm talking about, honey. That's a thrilling moment, right? When you put your hand on the two wires simultaneously and get a little more than a low voltage shock out of that. It's like the first time I grabbed a plug and grabbed it a little too close to the wall and touched two of the metal prongs. Oh, they were rubber. I thought you could make them I thought they were edible, Zoe. I don't remember. I thought there was some kind of one that you could. Hey, Kimberly, I thought there was some kind of one that you could make that would. There was an edible job. Neopets. That's what my girls were into. Neopets. That was it. Neopets. Neopets. They were crazy about that. Neopets. That was it. I knew it'd come to me. Incredible edibles were the ones you ate. Okay, incredible edibles. I don't know. Back in the day, we were chewing on windowsills. We didn't know, man. Paint from 1800s. Who knew? Right, grabbing electric sockets, putting 500-watt bulbs into easy bake ovens and reaching in to change the bulb. And right, it was a lot. They discontinued it, right? I mean, but there was a learning curve, Diane. You learn not to touch, to understand that the wattage of bulbs is related to the heat that's being released. Jody, how are you? Jody loved the Easy Bake. Yeah, I think my sister's Easy Bake oven, we put we threw like a whole bunch of roaches into I think we caught some ants and bugs outside and put it in the batter just to hear her scream. Yeah, running with scissors and, everybody's running around with little blunties. Real darts, exactly. Man, real BB guns and, man, we just, too much. It's just too much. It just became a lawyer's world. Lawn darts and grab ass and all that stuff. We used to have a game called Whipperoo down the basement of my friend's house. We'd put a brown paper bag over your head. We had to draw straws who would be the one with the bag, and you had to try to touch somebody with the bag on your head, right? And we would all take our belts off from our school, pants, and then we just whip the person, right? We just whip the hell out of the person till they're just screaming until they just can touch somebody, and then it's that person's turn. It's called good old whipperoo, man. It was just one of my greatest memories, right? The agony and the pain. Just a quick hi. How you doing, Bunky? Still at work? Okay. Yeah, do it up. Do it up. Pain was a constant factor in life. I mean, that's that's where the rubber met the road. But it made people tough. There was no being a pussy back then. It was all right out there. All right out there. First house I remember growing up, and in Christmas time they had floor sockets where you would screw a thing in, and then you would have like a screw base, like a light bulb, and then it would have a plug on the end of it, right? And I remember that first Christmas or whatever, like 5 years, I just stuck my fingers right down that. Oh, this is cool, right? Bzzz. Went up and slammed myself on the ceiling above, right? Rode 2 on a bicycle, that's right. Yeah, I didn't stick my fingers down that one of those sockets again, right? Damn, man. The first time you get hit with 120, 60 cycle, it's definitely an experience, right? That's why I have a lot of appreciation for the boss and P2E and all the years they worked as electricians and handling up to 40, 50,000 volts, wearing silver suits against arcing and all this. Holy crap. That's why you earn the big money. Right? It's just not every joker can be a backyard electrician. Spent a fortune on the refills. What was that, Jody? The easy bake oven? I guess the deal is you could have just made batter and then just poured it in or whatever. How you doing, Vanessa? But who knew? Those easy bake oven will refill kit were very expensive for my parents. Yeah, I was going to say, guess you could just make up your own batter, right? And get some frosting and make it up. Easy bake, stupid junk. Yeah. I used to get my bell bottoms caught in a bicycle. Yeah, damn, that's another one, you know. You'd get like something caught in the wheels of your bike and it would just immediately grind you to a jing right over the front of the hand. Yeah, any batter would have worked. Yeah, any batter would have absolutely positively worked. But who knew? Kids want to do the whole little mix it up and all that kind of crap. Right? Put the 500-watt bulb in and the whole thing melts down the oven. No, they came in tiny boxes and fit in the tiny pans. Well, I mean, what the hell? Just pour the batter in, right? Right. Batteries not included. Yeah. I mean, what the hell, Jody? You go outside and get a whole bunch of rocks and crawly centipedes and shit and throw it in the batter, and the sister's enjoying the hell out of it. And you hear this scream, and that satisfaction comes across your face. That was payback for her listening to the freaking Beatles all the time. God, I hated that. Penny Lane, there is a bubba doo 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 doo, and in his pocket is the portrait of the Queen. He likes to keep his fire engine clean. It's a clean machine. Doo doo. God, what the hell did we? Shit, I hated that. Hauling down a steep hill on my skateboard and hitting yeah, that'll do it, man. Crow, that'll send you flying. That'll do it. Bring it, yeah, all up with clip-on metal skates, yeah. Yeah, Bee Gees, Motown saved me. Man, I mean, whoa, I just couldn't take it. Just was nutty. I mean, I was so sick of the British invasion, I couldn't even see straight. But then there was always Motown. That's what pulled me through. And if you grew up in Baltimore, it was all about Motown, man. It was all the Motown sound. And everybody would be watching Soul Train on Saturday afternoon, right after wrestling. Don Cornelius and the Soul Train out of Philadelphia. Man, I remember that. Good times. We roller skaters. I love the roller rink skating around ASU. Inside giant inner tubes and roll down hills. That was fun. We didn't know stinking helmets. That's right. We didn't know stinking helmets, man. I mean, there wasn't any lawyer's liability. I mean, if you fucked yourself up on a scooter, man, that was your problem, right? Right. It's not like you had to have all the caution labels on everything. Right. This is a spoon. Be careful how you use it. Don't stick it in your ear. uh, and then, yeah, no seatbelts. Mr. X still no seatbelts. You'd be riding along with Mr. X, and that thing's going ding, 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 mile after mile. American Bandstand. The only people we wore helmets back then were racers. I'm downtown, honey. I had to get out of the 7-Eleven on account of the core mark guy was coming. I love the way girls wear pajama bottoms around now. Doo-doo-doo-doo. They wear them to school now, too. Jacks. I didn't know what the hell you're supposed to do with a jack, right? Yeah, we were pretty fearless. 4 kids and get a car with a roof. Yeah, I'm just downtown here. Just it's a beautiful night. Hey P2E, we were just shouting you out and all the electricians in the world. Right? I was reminiscing back when I hit 120 for the first time. 60 cycle 120. What a life-changing experience. I probably shocked myself 5 times doing the house, all the renovations and shit. It's part of life. And then you got P2Es handling those 20, 30, 40, 50,000 volt lines, doing it up. Doing it up. We got a lot of respect for that. I played marbles. I wouldn't even know how to play marbles. I just like the look of marbles. We just like the look of it. Weird colors and shapes and all that stuff. Yeah, keys in the receptacle. Yep. I was telling about the old back in the day P2E, and I'm older than you are, but they would have the screw in things on the floor. There would like it be a light bulb base, and then they would have a dual prong female thing on it, right? And I remember the first time I stuck my finger down one of those things, right? That was a hell of a wake up call. Ooh, it's like picking myself up off the ceiling. Kaboom! Unbelievable. But we were tough stuff back then. Now it's just everybody's worried about getting sued. So good at Chinese. I don't even know what the hell Chinese jump rope is. I don't know. In my where I grew up, jump ropes were used as objects of pain, delivering pain to people, like whips and things. Yeah, my mom's house had them. That's where she would put her. Yeah, you would plug in the Christmas tree. Exactly, exactly. Floor sockets they would call that, and they would have a little metal. You could either screw in the metal thing, or they would have a little flip top thing on it. Because let me tell you, in the old days, houses didn't have a lot of. They weren't. They might, if they had 50 amp service, it was a tremendous amount. Maybe 5, 6 lights in the whole house, and that would be about it. No appliances, no nothing. Now, what is the standard now? P2E 200 amp service. It's like because I moved into the rancho, I had 50 amp service, and that boss was laughing. I said, I need you to come and check and make sure the place isn't going to burn down with the old Zinsco panel. He looked at that and started laughing. He's like, "Are you kidding? You couldn't start a fire here if you tried." And yeah, knob and tube, still code compliant. Right? Floor outlets in her old house. There you go. So knob and tube. The good old days. There's the nail lady going home for the night. How you go? Get tired. I wonder how you get tired of doing all those nail sets every day. Crystal gel. Why you not have boyfriend? You need crystal gel. What's the age range of your viewers? Probably 30, according to YouTube, 35 to 35 and up. And it peaks around 50, 55, something around there. What the hell is this? Sounds another out of the Charles Dickens novel. Where people would put pennies behind it. Yeah, pennies. Yeah, they did that a lot too. Yeah, you got one of the floor outlets there. Yeah, don't mess around with it. Don't mess around with it. Yeah, people would put pennies in, right? The old fuse circuits. That's what we had in the first house I remember. But there was hardly any power in that. Right? If you were pulling, 100 amps, that was a hell of a lot at that time. Rated for 100 amp service. I mean, that was a hell of a lot. Oh, well, it depends. When I'm doing like, if you look at the bikini videos and stuff, then it drops down to the 20s and 30s and, 40s, and it varies all over the map. The canary in front of you looks like my sister's. Yeah, that was the nail gal just left. She just left. She had her Toyota. Good, dependable transportation. Good dealio. There's nothing wrong with being the age, you know what I mean? I mean, it's like every era of your life has a good aspect to it, right? I mean, the 20s are very traumatic for a lot of people, and it's when you adolescence and you come of age, and then comparisons and self-doubt and things. I mean, and then the 30s and 40s, you're focused on family and stuff like that, and the last kids graduate from school and on their way, and it's every era has its good stuff. But I think it's important to keep moving and keep exercising if you can. Mobility is a real big issue, because the more you slow down, the more your system slows down, and the harder it is to eliminate waste, and things just start to go wrong. I don't know if I asked Charlotte, but yeah, stretch and move, get yourself some aerobic, get your heart rate up a little bit. If you can. Some people can't. They have debilitating pain that they fight in other aspects. I understand that in life. It ain't easy. Right? I'm very aware of that. When you went to Carson City, did you check out the old Mint? Blondie, I have prior videos where I went into the Mint. The Carson City Mint. I'm doing a travel log on Carson City where I do mention it, but I did a prior video of going inside the museum and showing the Carson City silver dollar collection in there, which is not that great, because they've had to collect what they minted there, Keep going in the best of one. Exactly, Jody. And some people are very limited in what they're going to be able to do. I understand that. Everybody deals with different issues, and it's not a fun thing. It's not a fun thing. My problem is that are not subscribed. Well, I think that's pretty common for everyone. You got to figure, Diane, your videos are being put out there and recommended, and just because it's recommended doesn't mean that somebody's going to sub it up. So that's not unusual. right? You'll get something like eventually 70%, 75% of the people aren't subscribed to you. Right? So don't take too much away from that, because the algorithm is always putting your stuff out there and trying to figure out which audience is best suited for your content. Stretching, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means. Searching my name. I don't know what that means. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey Naomi, how are you? Nice to see you tonight. Just make sure you're having fun. Don't chase the buck. That's my best advice: is don't chase the dollar. Dollar leads people down some real dark paths on YouTube. I've seen, particularly over the last couple of days, they've seen just, I mean, you get the views, but you don't get the feel good factor of it. They search. Well, how do you know who's searching? I don't think I've ever looked up any search stuff at all. I mean, I just am not that deep invested in it. I'm more content oriented. No, I don't think so, MR. I don't think I've ever begged for money. I think you've got me confused with someplace else. But being as you spent your whole online life confused, I'm not surprised about that. So, considering I don't have any memberships or Patreon, yeah, I think you're in the wrong chat. But do carry on, my man. Do carry on. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're watching. Even your haters are watchers. I love that. I love that. Right. With a stupid name like MR. Right. But do carry on. Yeah. Don't get chasing all that around. MR, we miss you in Blackbird. Right. Never have heard Rosie ask for anything thumbs up and say all supporters violent. MR knows that. He's just a dick. Yeah, I try to give good advice. You just stumble on the way if you're chasing the buck. Chasing the buck. The day I won't be around is the day it's not fun anymore. Who was accidentally blocked? MR? Oh, I guess he's just a better doofus. Who cares? Right. He's got like 20 accounts anyway. It's Hey Hazel. What's one less goof, more or less, in the chat? ILP11, TLP11. I don't know. God is Tesla. Trying to make videos more frequently. Well, MR, who knows what you have, okay? But you certainly have the wrong person if you see me begging for money. You're confused as all get out. You're welcome to voice your opinion, but I hardly think in terms of the pantheon of people that ask for money on the regular, and I think I'm somewhere on the very weak end of that spectrum. Yeah, well, why would he say that I beg for money then, Charlotte, if he's good people? He obviously doesn't know the channel. Concrete, yeah, thank you, Nino. I appreciate that. So, where does he derive that opinion from? Hey, Angus, how are you, sweetie? Nice to see you. So I guess what you're saying is he's bitter he can't get unblocked blackbirds, I guess. I don't know. I got no idea. Thumbs up are appreciated, though. That's what I do like at the end of the day. Thumbs up. Yeah, I'm hoping we have a little more in the way of Christmas than we had in Thanksgiving. Although I've noticed, thank you, Jamie. I have great content coming up. I've got a really hard Scrabble. I found the Grapes of Wrath. I absolutely found the Grapes of Wrath. That video coming up, right? Be thankful you can always have less. No, MR, it's a contract we have here. It's a compact that we have. I produce content, people support the channel. I don't come on as a talking head and day in and day out and don't put any content up except ripping other people a new asshole, going low for drama. I take time to be on the road and produce content. So for you to say that I beg is so far off the mark, it's unbelievable. So sorry. I mean, there's not one person in this chat that will agree with you by far. So that's the compact that I have with my, I put something of value and interest out for people, whether it's historical, whether it's a food video, something that I can be proud of. Yeah, tearing people a new starfish, exactly. Hey Lisa, how are you? That's what I do. I've never been one to go for the low-hanging fruit. Hemwall, how are you? Good to see you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thank you, Buttercup, baby. And I always try to keep working and improving. Yeah, it's not cold tonight, not too bad. It's 56 degrees. It'll go down. We had frost 2 days in a row here. But that's not going to bother me tonight. I just didn't. I forgot to put I just don't have to put a sweatshirt on every night. Always bring awesome content. Well, thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Yeah, but your mind is wrong, MR. Right? You put something out that was in need of correction, and it's been corrected. Yeah, we had frost this morning, 2 days in a row. I think it was 30 degrees this morning. So, right. So if you're MR, if you're bitter about being blocked on Blackbirds, take it up with him. Send him an email or something like that. Okay. That's my best piece of advice. And do recommend that he get a holder for his phone too, if you care about the chats and being over there. Baby blue collar. Yes, this was sent to me. I think this was sent to me by, I think either Joey D or Joe Kane. One of them was. 17 degrees here yesterday morning. Woo! 77 here. Yeah, I think it was, I don't think it got out of the 60s, but it's going to be in the low mid 70s for Thanksgiving, which is nice, which people around here are loving that. But people want to see the rain. They want to get the reservoirs filled and, freaking out. Freaking out. So all up and down California at the low altitudes, we have good weather. Still cold in the overnight here. No rain in sight. Yeah, this is the coldest time of year coming up, the month of December. There's no atmosphere to hold there's no humidity, and the temperature just plummets once the sun goes down. Took me a while to get used to the climate. It took me a full 2 years to understand how radically different the climate is in California than anywhere else in the nation. But the upside of that was comfortable, spectacular, no humidity, sweaty summers that I endured in Baltimore growing up in Hong Kong and all that. Our lows are much higher than the lows in Santa Rosa. I'm getting up to 48 today. Ooh, thank you, Ms. Lulu. Ooh. Sanford get its fog layer and still with this cold weather. Yeah, they'll still get the fog coming. But that's more like in springtime and in fall. San Francisco just never really gets warm because of the ocean influence there. It's the whole damn thing. Poor people in Buffalo will be shoveling snow until July. Oh, ooh. Yeah, we don't boot anybody out of the chat. I'm just saying, but be realistic with your comments. That's all. And you're not going to hijack the chat either. Despite what you might think and what you say. And if you think that's your opinion, I mean, it's best that you just move on. This guy doing a dance in the middle of the street. Yeah, we'll have like the weather, the air quality will get piss poor here. Because there won't be any wind until the rainy season comes. That's what we have to endure. Yeah, Lisa, how are you doing, honey? How is life for you? I mean, you went through some medical issues. You had a partner. I don't know if you still have a partner. Back in the day when you were doing live streams and things like that, yeah, 24 degrees. That's the time of the year. I mean, we could be shoveling snow. We could be shoveling snow in Buffalo, and we don't have to worry about that. I mean, that's the upside of living here. Glad I'm Buffalo. I mean, I guess they've had it pretty easy the last few years. A lot of people forgot about lake effect snow. And then all of a sudden, kaboom! It just happened, right? Ooh. I don't like snow. I don't. It was enough for me in Carson City to be crunching around, or just great. Yeah. Okay. There we are. All right. That's excellent. I knew you had your wife or your girlfriend or partner or something. I knew it. No, we don't get snow here. In 1998, when I first moved here, December of 1998, I was living in Petaluma. And one morning I woke up and I looked out the window. There was this really fine dusting on the ground. And I went to grab a cup of coffee. And by the time I got back, it was gone. But no, never had snow in Santa Rosa here. No. Ooh, and I don't mind it being that way. I don't mind it being that way. It just makes it life easier. I mean, you don't have to worry about slipping and breaking a bone and yeah, we don't have any cloud cover. There's no marine layer, so usually when the sun comes out, even first thing in the morning, you can sit out in the sun and it's comfortable. No, I don't know of any KISS train. Oh, the high-speed rail? No, I'm north of, we have a light rail that connects down to Larkspur. You can catch a ferry or the bus across the Golden Gate. I'm about 40 miles north of the Golden Gate Bridge on 101. Well, that's why people, enjoy that climate down there. What they don't enjoy is the effing traffic. Although I will say LA traffic can't hold a candle to Honolulu, Hawaii on the H1 freeway. It's that time of year. Do 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 do, and may all your dreams come true. Well, the big secret of LA is stay off the freeway. Go surface streets, you go faster. Using surface streets, I can get around Western Avenue or, Wilshire Boulevard, you name it. I get my ass around town quick. Sunset. Stay the hell off the freeways. Everybody and his mother's on the freeway. Yeah, I don't think LA Transit. I've been on the subway once, which was okay. I thought that was pretty decent. Yeah, I'm going out of town, Hazel. I'm taking off. I'll be back on Friday. I'm leaving tomorrow. I'll be back on Friday. I have preloaded videos that'll be coming up tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. Probably be able to edit something for Friday too. Yeah, I'm gonna have a good time. Good to take a break. I got to think about future adventures, all that good stuff. The hell did I just run over? A body? Wonder if we got mail today. Yeah, I hope all you guys have a good Thanksgiving. Where you can, if you have family or if you're by yourself. And, I think we can all find one single thing at least to be grateful for in life. This video I'm putting up tomorrow just makes me very grateful that I wasn't born and raised in a agricultural town where I had to go out and pick fruit or pick cotton and just to survive. All right, let's see, can we get the hell in? See if I have mail. All right, let me see if I got mail real quick. Ooh. The El Cortez wants me. How about that? El Cortez. It's a silly season for catalogs, dude. I just toss that shit can. Toss that crap away. Oh, it's getting chilly now. 3 free nights at the El Cortez. Oh. I don't know. I'm going to be inside tonight. I'm not going to be outside. So I'm going away. I had to pack up all the stuff. So ain't going to be my dealio tonight. Ain't going to be my dealio tonight. Stimulus calling it tax return. They're soon cutting it off. What does that mean? Talk to me like I'm a 5th grader. Oh. There we go. Yep, I'm inside tonight. I'm gonna be comfy inside. Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. Get down tonight. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Treat myself to a little heat tonight. Why the hell not? All sitting there at Bird's door. It's that time of year to be a good cheer. Merry Christmas, and may all your dreams come true. What a cozy night. It is a cold and frosty night. Yes. Cold and frosty night. Let me get the side chat on here. I'm back. Welcome back. They don't send me my stimulus. Oh, wow. I'm getting it now, but they're running it. Huh. You mean like the California stimulus that I haven't gotten? I mean, is that what you're talking? I haven't gotten shit. The only way I've been stimulated. Never mind. I don't want to go there. Right. Hope you can catch my Thanksgiving. Will be my first edited video. Diane, I think I watched a couple of your vids today and commented on them, didn't I? Just remember that one piece of advice I gave you, Diane. Let's see if you remember. Let me get this chat on. Let's see, what's the one piece of advice I gave you? Let's see. Where the hell am I? I don't got jack. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Ooh. Let's see if you remember that one piece of advice I gave you. check into it. I had to chase down, yeah. It would figure. Ooh, 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 ooh. Your one piece of advice is nope, that's not the piece of advice. Do do do. Ooh, it's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, yeah, sing along. Hey June, how are you? I miss June coming in. All right, see, it's kind of comfortable here tonight. I treated myself to a tiny bit of heat tonight. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Have a few peanuts. I do enjoy, after Thanksgiving, at Thanksgiving Day, some of the radio stations here play all Christmas music until the day after. All right, there's Jen. Get a history. I'm just saying, my best piece of advice is have a story. Make sure your thing has a point, a story. Yeah, June's a foxy mama. Oh, they already got Christmas music on? Damn. I'm too lazy to dick with it tonight. But I do enjoy Christmas music. Definitely enjoy it. Couldn't stand to be cold anymore. I just turned it on tonight. I just felt like, treat myself a little bit tonight. I'm usually outside. I thought, what the heck? I'm just going to put on tonight and enjoy life a little bit. Heat is a very, very rare thing along here. Like showed that historical banjo and piano player. iHeartRadio. I'd like to think that 2023 will be a calmer. Thank you, George. 2023 will be a calmer year, but I don't think so. I like the fireplace in the back. I have a feeling it's going to be 2023 and 2024 are going to be pretty wild. What is the crack beer? What the hell is that? Cheers, Charlotte. Cheers to you. I don't know what a crack beer is. Of course, then again, I never even knew what a Buckeye was. That's how good I am. The Ohio State Buckeyes. What the hell is a Buckeye? Right. Oh, it's a Bud Ice. Okay. Crack beer. Hey, Patricia Wakefield has to save herself. She still texts me once in a while, emails me. There's nothing I can do. She has to figure it out, right? The Shakey's at about 2:30 p.m. was about back in the 70s, his place was always packed with customers because there's so many choices. There's so many choices for pizza now, right? That Shakey's was like one of the first of the big chain, and then Pizza Hut, Domino's came around in the 80s, I think. I mean, if you live in Ohio, you're blessed with great football. I mean, you can go see Toledo Rockets, the Akron Zips, Kent State Flash. Wow. Cincinnati Bearcats. Ohio State, University of Ohio, Miami. Having ice on water. And I can drink beer when it's cold outside. I guess a Buckeye is not edible. You think their secret ingredient is beer, huh? So why didn't you have a slice of pizza or something one year? Charlotte, I can't wait to come to Ohio. I can't wait to see what you've done there. I can't wait to give you a big hug again. I'm a fanatic about the state of Ohio. There's a lot going on. Buckeye cookies. I like Charlotte's sisters too. Too many peaches. 3 danger areas in town without getting in there. So, yep. But Columbus is definitely a city I want to see and check out. Lots of stories in Ohio, from Wheeling all the way west to the Illinois border. Hey, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button tonight. They have beer on tap. I didn't have pizza because I knew I was going out with my mom later for hot dogs. Well, you should have waited a night that you could go there and then have the pizza. Thanksgiving is a rare, it's great to travel my other car. Thanksgiving is a rare when I got 2 food videos coming up on the same day. Well, they have Wheeling on the Ohio side. And you get into Sandusky, and that's where all the great fighters came out of there. Great state. You too, George. What's really sad is some dickhead drove his bus across the Wheeling Bridge. And now you can't even drive a car across it because they're afraid the whole son of a bitch might just snap and go down or something. What would be my dream trip? I guess around South America. Argentina to Paraguay, Uruguay, Chile, Bolivia, Peru. I don't really care about Brazil too much. Rather we're doing 11 and 2 because they have the famous all-you-can-eat lunch. Nice. Yeah, a lot of, I think 90% of Argentina is like European descent. So they call Buenos Aires the Paris of the Paris of South America. Now, that would be a dream trip to me. I've been all over Asia. Relatives there. And your dollar really goes far there. You have a fear of picking up a parasite, don't pick up hitchhikers. I don't think, thinking like most of these, there's a lot of Americans that retire to Paraguay now because the standard of living is good there in Montevideo. And I can't speak for Paraguay in a sense, Asuncion. Yeah, interesting. Fantastic salad bar, chicken mojo potatoes, all for only like $12. Then I can go down there and sing like Patti LuPone, "Don't Cry for Me, Oh Argentina." Yeah, inflation. So the greenback's going to be good, right? Your dollar's going to go far. Don't cry for me, oh Argentina. So what if I looted the treasury? Go suck an egg, you stupid. What's one place you'd never ever go? Iran, right? Find me at and get tossed off the top of a 7-story building or something for being trans, right? Doesn't sound like it's going to be a good ending to a day. Right now, they don't know I'm cool, right? I'm chill, I'm respectful. It's just like, right? I don't really have a lot of interest in, Middle Eastern. Foodie Beauty's over in Kuwait. God love her, She's always been nice to me. She's been a friend of the channel. But damn, man, it looks boring over there. Even mashed potato with gravy, go with their friend. Yeah, but Diane, you really want to eat that much for lunchtime, right? I mean, shit. I can't do that. I think Russia would be fine. I don't think anybody's going to, I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue in Russia. If you're two guys walking down the street holding hands in Moscow, you might have a little bit of an issue. I would go to Turkey, but the rest, I'd go to Turkey, I'd go to Jordan, I'd go to Lebanon, Israel, probably go to Egypt. But as far as, the Gulf nations and things, I don't think there's just not enough interesting to me. Yeah, Norway would be wonderful. Sweden, and there was so much to do and see. The food was, wonderful place, Lurker, because, you go to Jordan, you have the historical sites there. The food is good. I went to salad bar, pizza and dessert. Has cinnamon icing. Honey, it sounds fattening. I go to Jordan. You and I need to go on a co-diet for the new year. To be bikini worthy. Dessert pizza. Yeah, come the new year, it's a carb-free existence. I don't know. I haven't been in a Shakey's for, God, I want to say 30 years. Does that sound about right? I mean, I know there were Shakey's in Maryland or Pennsylvania. I don't know, y'all. Is there Shakey's back east? I don't know. At Jordan for the history. I enjoyed the beaches. Yeah, it's like the way I feel about Lebanon would be pretty cool. Beirut, and as long as nothing's blowing up in the center of town, it'd be okay. And right, good food. I mean, I like Middle Eastern food. It'd be nice sometime to get the authentic dolmas and baba ganoush and the good shawarmas and things. We had Shakey's Pizza in Kentucky. I know we've had it. Been there since the 1960s. Shakey's in Ohio. Yeah, it's amazing that that's hung on. Heard of Shakey's? Heart-shaped, thin, crispy waffles or North Face. Yeah, you know, Naomi, I was in Kingsburg, California. I don't know if you saw the video. I'm sure you know Kingsburg down below Fresno. And I was looking for lutefisk. I thought that there might be an authentic Swedish restaurant that might serve lutefisk. No, it's not really cold. I'm just treating myself to some heat tonight. Feels so good. I treated myself to 62 degrees of heat right now. I thought in Little Sweden in Kingsburg that they would have some Swedish restaurant, but it's not like Solvang in Southern California where they have in the Santa Ynez Valley where they have I had real authentic Danish food, the Danish Reds, which are the hot dogs, the Abelskivers, which is the breakfast pastry of Denmark and stuff, and it was delicious. And yeah, Abelskivers, I had them in there. Jody, remember, I did it up. I mean, I wanted all authentic Danish food, and I did it. So, of course, I got to Kingsburg, and I wanted to have authentic Swedish cuisine, but there was no real Swedish restaurant. So, but the whole street was piped with music, which was nerve-wracking. Yeah, you remember that in my other car? Yeah, it was a great trip. Great. Abelskivers are, it's like a pop. It's like a popover, but it has you put cherries on the side. It's very delicious. You can look at my video and just put Soldang in the search box. But I left a lot undone down there in that area. I left a lot of crap undone. A lot of stories to tell down there. Yeah, so I guess but Shakey's is really old school. I mean, I've heard of Shakey since like the 60s. And I don't understand how like a Domino's, I guess if Shakey's had delivered, it would have been all right. Swedes love coffee. Do you remember the old TV show? I remember Mom always fixing coffee. I don't remember that, but I remember Mrs. Olson and the hell was that? Folgers. I want to try Norwegian meatballs. They're not the round balls you see. They're more like a small meat cake and a gravy. Oh, that's cool. So what's the big deal in Oakdale then, Naomi? Yeah, there's the Solbog video. Thank you, Jody. And birthday party when I was a kid. Huge long time. It sounds like Chuck E. Cheese, which I had to endure for the sake of my kids growing up. The birthdays at Chuck E. Cheese. Yep, thumbs up or appreciate it if you're coming in this evening. We're having a nice chatteroo tonight. That's where I live, and it's nice here. Yeah, I know you live in Oakdale. I'm just wondering what's the big specialty? I need new headlights too. My lights are so weak on that van. They're so terrible. I don't dare drive at night. Even driving around some of the one-horse towns I was in, I was like, oh my God, I'm glad I'm not on the highway. Can you imagine going through, when you see some of the passes, the mountain passes I went through? At nighttime, 1,800-foot sheer drops down the side of mountains. Chuck E. Cheese had beer and a player piano. Nice here, and family is here too. Yeah, I don't care about that. I'm asking you about the food scene, honey. yeah, she lives in Oakdale, yeah. And I'm asking her, what's the big food item there? What is, up here we have great Italian food in wine country. That's a big deal up here. Uh, I'm always curious because a lot of towns I went to, I'd say, what's your dish? What's your signature dish? Oh, what kind of lights? What's the scam on lights? What does that mean? Yeah, everything at those pizza places is geared towards making money. We have the House of Beef. That's a good place to eat. That's cool. Is there like a cow? When you're talking about Oakdale, you're talking about the cowboy capital of the West. What's up, Nicole? So there's got to be some, like a steakhouse or something. We get Mexican. No, man, is there a signature food there? Tri-tip dinner at the Oakdale at the House of Beef. Okay, that's cool. Rascal's lights are terrible. I'm doing Nicole good, Nicole. I hope you're feeling better, sweetie. I know you were down and out in Beverly Hills there. Um, yeah, the headlights aren't glass, and mine are just too low power. You wouldn't dare go on a highway with them. That's why I ran over curbs all the time. Pictures of beer. What the hell does that mean? Adult party. What are we going to bikini up Diane at the Shakey's? All right, good. I'm glad you're getting it. You can get a salad bar here with your meal. Yeah, I think my days of salad bars and shit are long gone. Look and see the headlights are foggy. Yeah, they're foggy, but Catherine, I need higher wattage, right? More lumens. Mine are just too light, they're not bright enough. Right? I don't need high beams on it. I'm just saying, but give me regular beams that are, more than holding a fucking candle. I guess I could change my headlights out, Lurker, but it's like everything else, it's expensive as hell. I'm the unlucky bastard that has a windshield that was all chipped up because of Michigan. Going down the roads, I-90 in Michigan or whatever the hell it was, chipped the hell out of my windshield. Thousands of microchips. Guess how much? You think, oh, a windshield be like $100, 150, maybe 180, $425. Are you kidding me? I just have to run around the way it is. That's the way it goes. We're big on barbecuing. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, lights are frustrating. So plastic is oxidized and they're expensive. Now there is videos that show you can take Pepsi and Old Dutch cleanser, and you can do it up and redo your headlights. Yeah, it costs a fortune. I'm like, it's a damn piece of glass, man. Back in the early, my friend and I used to share a pitcher of beer. Johnny, I can't even imagine you having a real beer, right? I mean, you're just all about the weed, a pound of weed and 3 pounds of taffy, and you're good to go for a day. Right. Why don't you crack a real beer once in a while? Like, holy shit. Right? Okay, you tried that? Well, I just don't drive at night. I don't like to drive at night. If I'm around a lighted city like Vegas or so, I'll drive around at night. But when you're out in hell, guys, I'm on the other side of the Sierras in California. There's hardly anybody around. You know what I'm saying, Charlotte? Live life a little bit. Crack a beer. I tried to, after watching House of the Dragon, my favorite now. I don't even know what the hell it is. The hell is Negroni? I don't know. Right? I try to tell Diane, loosen up, drink a little bit, right? It's not all about the pound of weed and the 3 pounds of bubblegum taffy. If not, yeah, I don't drive at night. I can't stand driving at night. Right? Walk around the town is fine. I'll walk around the town. I mean, I got cinematic Lone Pine coming up. Light a vape. There you go, Miss Lulu. So light a vape, right? Grab a beer, grab your nuts, and just sit back and enjoy a little bit, right? Little by little, we're reshaping Diane a little bit here, right? Ooh, have a real beer, right? Ooh, okay, right. Just try one real beer, right? Ooh, I can't do that, Rosie. I don't know. Give me that weed. Give me that pre-roll. I can't do it on camera. I just do it. Who cares, man? Vape yesterday and launched it across the room by accident. Shit. Yeah, Michelob Ultra Infused and Rye. Yeah, I've driven in terrible June. Before you were on the channel, I was going in Wyoming and almost died on the road. I thought we were going to have to jump out the doors and just let the van go. But, you know, what Diane wants for Christmas, ship a pound of weed down, 3 pounds of bubblegum flavor taffy, and she's good to go. I mean, it's like, A-okay. She'll be good to go. She'll keep her sedated for a while. She like that local place here for the pre-rolls. Yeah, the cotton candy taffy. Thank you, Jody. Jody, I love you, girl. That's it. Jody's my memory. Oh, ooh, ooh, it's that time of year. Do, 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 do. Yeah, you know, my other car, I never imagined, you know, I wrote about wouldn't it grow if you miss it. Equal parts gin. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I went bad. Yeah, they were USB rechargeable. Yeah, it could be. I didn't anticipate going up to high altitude and then around mountain cliffs that had 1,800-foot drop-offs on the side of the Sierras. I mean, all of a sudden you're just in the thick of the stew and you're like, well, there's no way out, right? I'm just going to have to grab my nuts and just keep the wheel turning. And it's like all of a sudden you're in the thick of it. And next thing you know, there's elevation 8,000 feet. You're like, holy hell. Oh, there's no negative. It's all right. Right. I get to Carson City and it's like there's ice on the sidewalks. And I'm like, oh, wow, right. I ain't home anymore. I mean, it's nice, but it's crisp. But, you know, the average person, oh, my other car, I just came upon it all of a sudden. 1 minute I'm like really dopey on the valley floor. Ooh, there's Mount Whitney. Ooh, 15,000 feet. I'm cool. Nice smooth road. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Next thing I know, we're starting to climb in altitude, right? We get to this place called Lee Vining. It's like all of a sudden we're like, oh my God, there's a lake with a plunge on the right-hand side. You could go down and see the carcass of a semi that's down at the bottom of the hill. I got truckers doing 80 passing. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I wouldn't trust it either, Charlotte. I'd rather just grab the weed and just fire it up. Ooh. Right? And you know, my other car, all of a sudden I'm in it. I'm up, I'm looking ahead, and there's this thing on the hill like this. And people are just like, damn, man, I didn't sign up for this journey. But you know what? You can't turn around. You're in it. You're in the West, man. You're going up over the gates of hell right there. It's time to get new ones, June. Don't mess around with your safety, honey. Get new ones here. Colorado because of drop off. Yeah, no guardrails. I'm still waiting for those roller coasters. That's what we call the wing popping roller coasters there, Nicole. Research it well. And I know it was recharged. I don't know, Diane. Right? It's the holidays coming up. You can have a pound and a half of weed over the next 4 days and enjoy yourself, right? Fill up your bathtub with taffy and just lay in it and open it up and just enjoy. Right? A taffy fiesta. Look at my cheeks get rosy. Hello, ladies. I don't know, Diane. I've never done a vape. It's been a year and a half since I quit smoking, so I don't know. I don't think I've ever vaped or done anything. You know what I mean? Charlotte knows. Charlotte, what the hell, you know? And, right, sucking on a vape, and the next thing you know, you're sucking on 1,800 feet straight down on the side of a damn mountain, hurtling down towards the random pine tree that's going to take your ass out. Cookies. Okay, 3 pounds of cookies and a pound of weed. You're all good. Right? And don't forget your, the hell they call that? The hell's that? Impossible sausage or whatever. I'll tell you, Diane, if you had a nice juicy beef burger, it would change your life. Absolutely change your life. You'd say, Rosie, right? Sucking in oxygen day. The weekend challenge. I got 2 boxes of it in there. And because Diane made a negative comment, I can't eat it now. It's just when you cook it, Nicole, it's all oil. You could put it in a paper towel and just squeeze out like 4 ounces of oil out of it. And I just don't like the fact that River Rock Casino is smoke free. That's cool. I don't like the fact that so much oil comes out of it. Everything's just oil. River Rock Casino is smoke free. A lot more casinos in Vegas are gone smoke free. And most every casino has a restricted area anywhere where you can't really smoke. Oh, I smoked. I smoked from age 14 to 33. No, from 14 to 37, and then quit from 37 to the next 20 plus years. It wasn't in 2019 during the pandemic. I started smoking cigars, and that led to cigarettes, and then I quit, then I started again. It's easy for me to quit it. I don't really feel anything. Pick it up or take it, put it down. Yeah, that's nice, Ms. Lulu. A vegetarian Big Mac. Get a real one, Diane. Treat yourself. What would you do if I slipped you a real Big Mac? You know, oh, wow. That was like the best one I had. It's like, hey, you just had a real Big Mac. Wow. That's cool. That's great. That's great. Right. Thank you for saving my life. Right. I think I enjoy making the vape flavored juice. I started smoking when my friend passed away because of smoking juice. I just gave it up. I mean, lucky for me, when I quit smoking, I don't really feel anything. I just put it down. It's like drinking. I can pick it up or sit it down. Like, I'm on the road. I had 3 beers in 8 days. That was it. I mean, there was something nice about grabbing a tall boy at the end of the night and going to pass out in some shithole motel and but there may be a day Diane gets off the dark side. You never know, right? I mean, animals are humanely slaughtered now. Quit 30 years, but I do smoke weed. All right, Nino, that's cool. I never smoked weed. I just had the occasion. I've had gummies probably for 4 months. Would have a gummy once in a while. It did help me sleep better. You remember last December I had that horrific side injury. That was awful. Yeah, Nicole sent me a picture where this dog lit into her. It's like, holy hell, man. Jesus. Did you call your barrister? What they call me? Get my fucking barrister on the phone. I'd have my, yeah, let's smoke a blunt, Miss Lulu. Miss Lulu, I just want to give you a big hug, honey. You've been through hell and back. And I just want to give you a big hug and say, you matter to me. Yeah, Diane ceased. You'll just have a beer, right? I got an apology of the owner. He said he was going to the store and apologize like 8 times. Yeah. Well, if they don't apologize 10 times, then I call my barrister. That's it, right? Like they got homeowners insurance. So I mean, do it up, right? Might as well make good out of it. Son of a bitch! I've just called my barrister. Disposable baits are much cheaper with my Van Nuys than yours. Yeah, because we're in a classy area up here now. We're in wine country, Diane. Wine country. We're not in the porn capital of the world in Van Nuys, all right? Oh, I guess they don't even make a lot of porn up there anymore. That used to be they rent a house for the day with the pool and all that stuff and do it up. Mandy, nice to see you. That'd be a good video, right? To hit the old porn trail up in Van Nuys up there. Out in the valley. That's what you should do, Diane, is do a video up the old porn trail up there. See, it's not the dangerous crap is still circulating. Yeah, I thought weed was dangerous. I slept in my recliner from January, February, March, April, May, June, probably till July, from December, halfway through December until August. Right. Oh, you can't really see it where you guys are, but son of a gun. Thank God I had a recliner. But I'm 100% fully healed, but damn, ribs take a long ass time to get better. When you couldn't sleep on your back, oh my God, it was terrible, Nicole, terrible. Terrible. Wow. I told Mr. Z, next time you come up, we're just going to lay off. We'll have one shot and that's it, right? We always say that, and then we knock off a whole fifth of bourbon. So we got December coming up. I want to treat Bird to, I got this gift card that Janet, the boss, gave for Christmas. So I want to take that. I don't clean that spot off. That's I don't got the effort to do so, but I think I'll take Bird for steak. I was joking when I told my dad slept. Yeah, I don't think you were joking, Buttercup baby. I believed you. I fucking believed you, all right? We had our discussions about West Virginia. We've been all around since August, honey. I believe you. What was your comment? Diane said, I can't wait to split a 12-pack with you, Rosie, and light up a real cigarette. That's cool. All right, Diane. Slept in a recliner for 6 months. That's all good. Diane's like, why don't we meet up? I'm like, Diane, right, I got stories to tell, honey. This ain't no chooching expedition out here. Right. Oh yeah, the greasy spot. The greasy spot. Yeah, I definitely want to do some stuff with Charlotte. Well, the Bird's been wonderful here. When I broke my bed, I slept. We're not even going to go there. What a wild ass Nicole. A horny little devil. Yes, I like Bird very much. Yep. Yes, Bird has been a blessing here. Hi, Nancy K. How are you? Checking in from the great state of Texas. You are still loved. Evidently, I am. I can't seem to get my thumbs up tonight, though. Yeah, Bird has been wonderful. He's been, I got somebody keeps an eye on the place, so I like to take care of Bird too, and I like to, I've given them some breaks here and there, and but damn it, if he gets another phone, guys, bother the hell out of him. If he goes live, you tell him get the damn protective case for it. Don't even take it out of the box. If you can't pick up the protective case at Best Buy or at Target or Walmart, don't go live. All right? Protect your investment. Protect, 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 protect. So I'm going to try to fix his phone. I'm going to take it apart when I get back over here. He asked me tonight. I redid one of his phones before there was an internal wire. I missed your comment again. Let's see Diane's comment. I read out your comment, Diane. Let me see. Where in the hell's her comment? I like putting what Diane should say and what she does say. Disposable vapes are much cheaper at my Van Nuys dispenser than yours. Honey, what am I supposed to derive from that? I don't smoke weed. Right? I mean, what the hell? Otter cases. My Miss Lulu sent me an Otter box case here. My God, it was a life changer. For she knew I'd smash my phone. She heard me say something like, "Wow, I need to have the case for this," and there it was. Right? Because that's the kind person that she is. She had me all set. All set. Don't cry for me, oh Argentina. I looted the treasury, so go suck it, you freaking losers. Do 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 do. Otter case. I have the green one. It's wonderful. And it's saved me. You better believe it. I got butterfingers. I'm traveling. It's cold. I'm wearing gloves. Down goes the phone. That phone goes down. All of my raw clips are all downloaded onto that phone. Something like 1,600 raw clips. If that phone went out of business, right? Yeah, well, we're going to get that straightened out, Charlotte. Trust and believe. All right, trust and believe. I'll have to go into big sister mode. Yeah, I got a little kickstand on the back of the. I got a little kickstand in the A. Miss Lulu gave me for the A53. I'm getting it. Yeah. So trust and believe, Charlotte. We'll get that shit straightened out. Right. I mean, especially if you're a biker and you're out as active as Bird is bouncing around. I don't need a backup program. I have found one thing is for sure that the Samsung phones are incredibly durable. I'm going on 3.5 years. All right. I've replaced the screen. I invested in keeping that phone going. It's like Nicole was the first one I ever saw near Lim here. I don't know why she won't just go back to Nicole G, but we'll humor her. She was the first one I ever saw that did editing, and I was like, you edit your videos in your phone? She's like, yeah, and I edit everything. You like that sound? I do. You're getting exposure on Twitter for my car. Well, thank you, my other car. I'm not a big tweeter, but whatever works for you. Yeah, Nicole had an Apple phone, and she was like doing amazing. I was adding back on the phone and everything. I was like, wow, I'm like, how in the hell do you do that? Now everything I do is edited on the phone. So I do try to take care of it. Now I did have an S9 Plus, but I crushed it in the recliner over here. Yeah, there's the editing app. Right? What's the other piece of advice I gave you, Diane? 30 minutes ago. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Well, that's okay, my other guy. I don't have tons of followers on Twitter either. So it's not the be all and end all. It might not even survive anyway. The way Elon Musk is taking that tits, could be tits up. Gain more followers. If I TikTok mostly now, it's more. Yeah, I haven't done a TikTok in a bit. Oh, Charlotte, tell a story. Exactly. Tell a story. Have a point to it. Like tomorrow, I found the grapes of wrath. I found the hard scrabble world of the Central Valley. I found it. I found the brutal existence down there. Have a story to tell. Take people someplace. Tell them a story. Full of phone cases in the mail. Make sure Blackbird. Well, let's hold fire on that. Don't send anything out. Okay, let's hold fire. We don't know how shit's gonna play out in the end. No, I never had that. Right? Tell a story. Have a point. I don't think I've ever worn perfume. I have enough problems on the street with the guys out there as it is. Have a beer, smell a cat. Whatever. I mean that's the number one. And you know, I've noticed myself when you tell a story, people come. They like stories. Yeah, I watch Casey Neistat every day. He uploaded a video, and that's the only takeaway I ever got from him. It wasn't about cameras, it wasn't about fancy gear, because he just would go through Canon 80s, 80Ds, and 70Ds and destroy them. Have a story to tell. Beer flavored perfume. I don't know. Um, And I enjoy beer. I don't know if I've ever been particularly taken with the flavor of. I like the flavor of bourbon, smell of bourbon. That's nice. I don't think many women really wear perfume. I mean, not. I've worked in a hospital setting for years in clinical settings, and you weren't really allowed to. Vabbing is, and I hate everything. What the hell is vabbing? Sounds like sounding or something. What the hell? Right. Oh no, Son's gang is all sick. I'm sorry, Catherine. Yeah, I love Four Roses. Four Roses is a tremendous bourbon. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Just right in my wheelhouse. Okay, Nicole, don't say it. You said you comment on two of my videos. There was a video. I have a new. Yeah, okay, Di. I'll get there. Damn. And you don't have to always message me. I did a bit. I always find them out, right? It's just today you got to understand. I'm trying to get videos pre-scheduled and edited and uploaded, so when I'm away, I can just enjoy and I don't have to focus on. Uh, and I always get to them, Diane. But I want to see if you take to heart what I tell you, or it just goes in one ear out the other. Because I can save you a whole lot of pain and a whole lot of, wasted. Thank you, Jody. You too, honey. Jody's like, well, we already took time off, Rosie. I love my Jodykins. Yes, I do. but I don't 5G Inc. You have notifications. No, I got my notifications turned off, Diane, or my phone would be binging, banging, boinging every 35 seconds. I mean, I get over 100 and anywhere from 100 to 150 pieces of Gmail a day, and so you visit haunted. Look, I know you hate it, but I want to say I've gone to haunted places before, Nicole. But the problem here in America is, and you'll see this on my trip coming up, because I go into some real, we're coming up where I make the big turn at Bakersfield at the southern end of the California Central Valley, and I do a big U-turn. And I start to go up the eastern side of the Sierras, which very few people ever see. All right. But just because a place is old, and there's a lot of old places in the Old West where bad shit happened, right? But we have a problem here, Nicole, with every place you go to that's old, people insist it's haunted. Because it makes a good story. And it's total and complete bullshit. Just because a place is old doesn't mean it's haunted. And that's the big problem with the West, is a lot of these towns don't know their ass from a hole in the ground when it comes to tourism. But they got this old saloon, right? So the son of a bitch must be haunted. You go inside, you're like, you guys got Michelob Ultra? I only have 4G. I don't have 5G on. I have 5G on my. Sometimes I'll transfer a video to the A53 to upload at 5G. Yeah, Charlotte doesn't miss a damn thing. All right, learn to love it. And if I feel like noodles. AP Carver, your real disaster. It was a terrible accident, and to think that accident happened again in August 22nd of 2022. Right? But shit's going to get better as we now turn toward the real Old West, and my real hatred of nature is going to be put to the test here. I don't want to say hatred, but fear of nature. And I didn't always succeed. Sometimes I failed. And that's just the way it goes, right? I mean, I tried to learn to love it. I'm not going to say I was hugging boulders out there, but, the intersection is a disaster. When you got an angle that's meeting like that, it's a disaster. The fact that accident repeated itself is proof positive of how screwed up it is. Right. But trust and believe, I found the real grapes of wrath tomorrow. I found the real, John Steinbeck. If you're nature yet not gambling. What is that? It's funny if you're nature yet not gambling. What's that? I get bored of gambling. I've gone on every video channel, see it every now and again. That would be, it's. I try to comment. I didn't leave a new video for you. I didn't leave a comment today, Diane. I mean, I could just rush through when you send me a message. Oh, dude, roll off a bullshit comment, but I want to watch the damn video. Okay, so it might take me a day or two. A lot of my videos don't even get traction for 8 weeks, 10 weeks, and all of a sudden they just take off. I mean, it's just like there's only so many hours in a day. But Rosie did comment on your shakies. Rosie did comment on the mom and tasting the whatever the salmon, vegetarian, genuine imitation vegetarian stuff. It's right. So yeah, it was a few days ago. Okay, I mean, okay, whatever. I mean, I definitely watch a video. All right. Can I get out of jail now, Diane? Can you let me out of jail? Can you imagine going on the road with Diane? You didn't do this. You didn't do that, right? Son of a bitch. No, I want to go to the hot. I'm not going to go up to that mountain. Screw that. Yeah, salmon-esque spread. Oh, is there anything wrong with having real lox and cream cheese on a bagel? Does everything have to be genuine imitation? Your poor mom was sitting there like, okay, this is my girl. Yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good. Yeah, she needs a good ass steak. She loves this, Amanda. She loves it. Don't kid yourself. I like a good lox and bagel. I like a good lox on a bagel. Oh. 3 years. I love the. Oh well, thank you, Patty. This is the Rancho. This is the 1961 Motorola 21 tube stereo console, considered the finest ever made in America by Motorola, with a cabinet by Drexel of High Point, North Carolina there, and the fireplace. Yeah, I don't know why I'm on it. How you doing, honey? Right? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if you're on one bigger channel, they don't feature the other one. Who the hell knows? Slap some ham on that bagel. I couldn't even find myself on my, hit my sub list. I don't know. It's 16 ounces, $7 a year. Wow. Wow. I probably haven't been live enough here to go out and be, I'm still an unknown quantity. Oh, I'm glad they have steak twice a year. There you go, June. But Puerto Rican cuisine is good. I mean, you get all kinds of spices and, yeah, Catherine's like, when I left lockup, like, I'm never doing that again. Used to play it. Roses are red, my love. Violets are blue. Ooh. Right, Granny? Never be vegan. And yeah, Nicole went through the whole vegan thing and like, damn, girl. And then she hit the meat again. She's like, who cares if a goofy looking cow gets... Like, screw that. Right. I trained a pony to barrel race, show, jump race, and now I repent of my sins of... Oh, come on, my other car. It should show up. I don't know. It didn't even show up in my Rosie O'Kelly feed. I don't know. I guess YouTube hates me. Who knows? I don't know. I could never be vegan. Vegan is like, God, try to have vegan food. Try to have Amy's Kitchen's vegan mac and cheese. It's tastier to eat the box it came in. Excuse me. Damn. Oh, yeah, call PETA. People eating tasty animals, yeah. Nicole's like, it was the worst time of my life. We all had to go. We all had to put up with your bullshit, Nicole, right? right? Till she got away. She stopped orbiting the dark side of the moon, and she came back around again. Right, PETA, people eating tasty animals, right? Yeah, I know I like your BS, but it was funny. It was funny as hell. It was really good. I'm not vegan. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. When Diane is up here on the rancho, I do enjoy the challenge of, because normally I wouldn't buy vegetarian food, but I have been impressed on how far they've come in terms of good eating. But they use so much oil. That's my big problem. Oil and fat. You're not going to lose weight eating vegan vegetarian food, right? The new meat is yak from Wyoming. I'd try a yak steak. I think when I go on my upper Midwest adventure, upper Great Plains, I definitely want to get a couple buffalo steaks. There's and meat eating. Vegetarian stuff's okay. Yeah, we have meat substitutes. I don't know. I mean, I've had camel before in China, but I've never had yak before. Too lean can be a tough chew. Carrot made into bacon, like a freaking carrot. I don't know. Subbing meat, I'd rather just tofu. Yeah. Was camel good? I don't really remember. I mean, I ate in China, and I had scorpion. I ate everything that was put in front of me, and I loved it. So I imagine it was pretty good. Yeah, too lean is a really huge problem when it comes to meat. Okay, thank you. I'm on it. Yeah, unsub, then resub, hit the bell, and see if that works. I loved your pet. Oh, well, thank you, Johnny. Okay, yeah, keep checking out my Central Valley, Kingsburg, and tomorrow I found the real grapes of wrath. I found a really hard Scrabble. Thank you, D Nice. I thought I'd lose the sweatshirt a little bit tonight, right? Live a little dangerously. Steak and mushroom. It won't let me unsub. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it's like a Roach Motel. Once you're in, you're in. Damn, Nicole's the one I wish would do a cooking video, but she's too busy with life. Yeah, check out the other videos, Johnny. I mean, tomorrow's going to be a God. I mean, you go into a Central Valley town, and it's like all of a sudden you just feel like sad, and you just feel like, wow, just my opening. I found the damn circa 1932, what's left of a home. I mean, it was really, yeah, that's it, Patty. That's it. I mean, have you seen my wall of sound behind me, Patty? There we go. One of the finest collections in the state of California right there. All right. 1961 Fisher, New York City, with solid walnut. The walnut cases themselves are $500 for that. We're talking about real Americana, and summer was depressing. Well, it was pretty rugged. Right. It's not on a par with Oakland, but my whole thing is I don't like to go to places that tourists go to. I don't like to go to places, oh, that was beautiful. You got to go. Let's watch the slides of your show. No. I want to go to a place that tourists don't go to. And the towns that I go to, tourists don't go to. All right. That means that in the future, a hell of a lot of people watch them. All right. They already know what Key West looks like. They already know, right, this fancy ass Aspen, Colorado, whatever. But they have no idea, what Fresno downtown is like. Ooh, okay, Yeah, the Wall of Sound. Who had a pet pig by saying, make sure you smile. Oh, shit. Damn, Nicole, you just always this fucking troublemaker your whole life. My dad worked in veggies and fruit and told me some great stories. That's it, Catherine. I mean, hardworking people. I love them. I have JBLs, James B. Lansing's. And I have, these are vintage 1961 JBLs. They're worth a fortune. And I have Polk audio. I always, the YouTube, like hotel. I only want things that hold their value. Or what Ogalla, Nebraska looks like. Exactly, Naomi. Like people would be interested. If I could meet Naomi, if she would show up and meet me and go around Oakdale, California, how cool that would be. The cowboy capital of the West, the first place in the West that ever had a rodeo was Oakdale, California. Right? How cool would that be? There's no vegan food in a meat restaurant there. No, there's no heat. It's just appearance. It's not on the heat side. You think I'm going to spend a penny on heat, Diane? Diane, when you stayed here last winter, I had the vents shut off to your room, all right? You talk about feeling guilty. Remember I told you? Remember I said, my God, Diane, you stayed here, and I forgot that I closed the air vent to the garden suite. And you're like, oh, Rosie, right. So I had to grab like everything I could. Right? JBLs. And, exactly. Perfect pitch, yeah. I mean, I didn't even know. I didn't even think of it. Next time, though, she'll look up and say, that the thing's closed because we don't ever run the heater around here. Right? And it's just like, I got to be honest with Diane. I can't lie. I've got to assuage my conscience. Try living in England. I think it's the dampness that would get me, Nicole. Like King Henry VIII with hanging tapestries to try to block the cold, and fires like 25 feet high. She'll check it next time. But I'm honest. 34 and raining. That's perfect for UK, right? 34 and raining. But I'm honest. I've got to tell Diane the truth when she comes. I said, damn, I really feel bad. It's like the vent was closed in there. All right, so I'm enjoying all the benefits of the heat, which I never run here in wintertime, and she's freezing her sack off over there. Emergency, grabbing anything that she can out of the closet to put on top of her. There you go, Nino. But if I'm guilty, I've got to get it off my chest, Shaking like a dog doing his business, yeah. She didn't complain for anything, right? I mean, she must have felt relief. She must have walked out of the room and thought, damn, you sure treated yourself to eat. Right? Don't know what I did wrong. Pulled everything out of the closet, right? Suitcases, everything you could throw on top of you over there. The Wall of Sound, Patty. Thank you. Yeah, it's like Kingsburg had a little jail down there. That was pretty wild. Uh, wow, it's amazing. The Central Valley is amazing because you can have everything is dirt and hard scrabble and dusty, and then you get to a place like Kingsburg, and it's so beautiful. You remember building that wall of sand? Yep. Yeah, we made sure Diane was freezing all the time here. I mean, right, figure it out. Didn't I give you a heat pack or something? Right. And yet she wants to come back. She didn't take the hint the first time. Put all their clothes on from the dresser. Jeez. Talk about cooties. Shit. Don't cry for me, oh Argentina. So what if I looted the treasury? Go suck an egg. We have peach orchard coming to town. I don't know what the hell that means, Naomi. I've got my own peaches. I canned them. But only made your Twitch live stream in your living room. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we live mostly outside here on the rancho year round. So I only use a sheet on the bed, not a proper duvet. It's enough and I still feel too warm. Oh, duvet, dummy. Nicole, what would you say is your best dish that you prepared? It would be that you could tell Gordon Ramsay to stick it where the sun don't shine. What do you think is the best dish that you make? There's a peach. Honey, I got an orchard on the rancho here. Yeah, Kingsford was so nice. Yeah, it's not like a tourist trap like Solvang. Exactly, I'm on it. It was authentic. I wasn't really happy with the whole street wired for music, but it is what it is. I mean, they're doing it up. Oh, thank you, D Nice. Thank you, sweetie. It was a little lugubrious. I'll put it that way. There's your word of the day. Where I learned to ride horses now, a nature preserve. Okay. I have a David from IKEA. Right. Mine is my Christmas booze cake. Okay. Yeah, Solvang it was nice. I appreciated they tried with Danish food because I tried to find lutefisk in Kingsburg, and they had no Swedish restaurant at all there, which was, I guess it made the town more authentic, but they had that wonderful historic park. And so I can give them a pass. I try to weigh off stuff, right? My beef short rib cooked slow in red wine with a potato dauphinoise side that or with that. Cola cannon mashed potatoes. Okay, sounds good. I don't know what the hell it is, but sounds like it'd be all right. Yeah, I'm sure Argentina's great. You go down there and they're just throwing slabs of meat on the chicken wire over the fire. I mean, look at Bourdain and Anthony Bourdain and right, Buenos Aires. They're just throwing meat on the chicken wire and doing it up. Take it from me, Diane. Everybody, I've heard it pronounced 5 different ways. Solvange, Solvang, Solvang. I've heard it pronounced so many ways, even from people that live there. Trust and believe. I don't give a fuck. All right. You miss your queen? I don't know. Christ, I wasn't even born. She was already the queen. That's saying something. We got a place called the Huddy at a Swiss town called Helvetica, but no cell service. Sauvage, Sauvage, Sauvage. I've heard it so many ways. So Diane, don't insult me anymore tonight. All right. I gotta whiz and get something to eat. Y'all making me hungry as hell. Cats are like, what happened tonight? Why don't we have anything? Baby Socks is like, what's on the menu tonight? Right. I like Edward VIII, the one that advocated the Nazi spy. That's my favorite. Right. Gave up the throne for some divorced broad from Baltimore. Thank you. Thus, once again, proving Baltimore. There we go. Those eyes. Oh, the cat's eyes. Oh, okay. All right. Don't cry for me, oh Argentina. Where's my pot? Now I gotta wash it out because you cats probably pissed in it out here. What are you doing, boys? Gotta always make sure the cats didn't whiz in something around here. All of them are trying to claim me as territory. Anthony Bourdain. Yeah, I miss Anthony Bourdain. No reservation. I don't know whether to have good pasta or Catherine's good pasta or treat myself to that good stuff or have the shitty stuff. I don't know. Right? Feel a little guilty. Cats. I'm glad I don't have to see the cats. Charlotte doesn't like the cats. Fuck those cats. She's like the hell with those cats. Yeah, thumbs up or appreciate. Don't forget the Amazon links. I'll get that stuff squared away, Shimei, when I get back. Right now it's a mess. Baby Socks can... Well, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Just to ask yourself the question, what the hell have we ever gotten out of these cats? Have we ever been able to pet one? Right. To noach one, give it a little bit of affection? No, all we do is just feed them. Right. It's like a one-way trip. I think I'll use up this lousy linguine I got. This crapola. Right. Safeway. Oh. So I'm burned out on the cats, right? You ever heard that smell? Yeah, I don't know. It ain't in this house, Charlotte. It ain't in this house, honey. That's all I know. Ooh. Yeah, I can't be responsible, right? No, I'm not making a sauce tonight. I don't really have enough time tonight. I got to be up at 4 and on the road at 5. Where's my Jody girl? Let me tell you, these, you know what the hell we call this? These plastic things. These things are just amazing. Mouse toes turn me on to them. Hey Barry. You think I got the money on that, Charlotte? I'm putting myself in shitty hotels and stuff. That's Bird's problem. Right. Ooh. Make a big salad with, I don't have any, do you know how hard it is to get salad right now, Diane? You know how hard it is in this area? There's no romaine lettuce. I haven't seen romaine lettuce in 3 weeks, a month. Yeah, behave yourself. Nicole, take care of her, would you? Yeah, they're good. Mouse toes. I haven't seen mouse toes in a while. I haven't seen Jen. I don't know what the hell's going on. I hope mouse toes is okay. Oh, I wasn't inside. My little sister loves this. Oh, she loves the strays, huh? I mean, what do? You can't even get near them. You go to the door, they all run away. Grab your nuts, they're all sitting outside. Right? Now, they already ate because Bird got home and he opened the cat food and I saw them eat, so they just want to be PIGS. That's all they want to be. And there they are. Right? I'm going to use this semi-good. Look at that. Big eyes. Right? There they are. Right? They don't ever do anything. They just run away. Right? Dumbbell, Dumb and Dumber, and the ringleader. Yeah, I'm a dog enthusiast. I'm not into cats. Son of a gun. Just my luck. I'm a cat lady by default. Yeah, we don't have any damn lettuce at all around here. We're in the Great Central Valley. So what are you gonna do? The hell are you gonna do? All right. Don't cry for me, oh Argentina. So what if I looted the treasury? Go suck an egg. Who gives a flying? You still love me. Oh, Argentina. Now that's the place you want to go. All right. Now it's nice and warm down there, getting on the summertime. Ooh. Charlotte told me how it is today. Yeah, I wouldn't take a dog on the road. It's not fair. We had a hard enough time traveling with Georgie. He would be window licking all through the Rockies. He got very scared looking at those mountains. He didn't know what the hell he was looking at. Oh, anything with that name? Oh, signature? Okay. I don't know. You know, you have very refined taste, Catherine. I have very pedestrian, street level. A lost dog you can befriend. I don't know. When I can't travel anymore, I'll have a nice dog on the ranch over here. La do 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 do. Oh oh. Yeah, I used to have a dog. I used to have Wolfie. Right? Wolfie was a huge pain in the balls. Yes, Missy Jen. We had Mandy, we had Wolfie, we had Georgie. Wolfie was the only companion I had. The early dark days of 2011 to 2013. That was it. Ooh. Bought romaine. There ain't none around here. At least in the grocery outlet. Yeah, hey Julie, yeah, Wolfie was a legend. Yeah. Wolfie was a Malamute Shepherd mix. Yeah. He was a hell of a boy. Thank God Missy Jen was here. I couldn't bear to be in there. I have the video. June, my birthday, 2015 or whatever, when Wolfie had to be put down. Thank God Missy Jen was here. She had the courage. I couldn't do it. I loaded Wolfie into the car, and we still have that video up from that day. She was in there at the end. I couldn't do it. And then she had to do it for Mandy. It was tough. Like 3 months later. Oh, yeah, it was a long time ago. It sure has. Right. Alright, that was it. You know, I always regretted I didn't give Wolfie enough attention because I was working on the property and, right? And I always felt guilty. Because I have a very active conscience, you know, and I was like, when I didn't put the heat on in Diane, right? So I had to finally admit my crime. Right. There you go. I had to finally admit my crime. Right. Yeah, I always felt guilty though, Nicole, right? Yeah, Shay and Ricky, no, they're long gone. Do, 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 do. Hopefully Ricky broke free of that mess. What a mistake to sell the house in Connecticut. I remember when they got the implants and crying because it was splitting. And God, what a mess. Oh, terrible. Gay guy that thought just trans. Real tragedy. Wow, gummy bears. I had some on my trip. I'd have them at lunchtime to just tide me over a little bit. Oh. All that shit on the floor. Hey, it's Francis. How are you? Hey, Nicole. How are you? Hey, Nicole. How are you? I'm making mung bean and beef hot today. Mung bean and beef hot. Boston butt, beans and slaw. Hey Nicole, how you doing? Hey Francis, how are you? Man, what a crew we were. What a crew. But, Shane was just a gay guy, no more trans and fly around the moon. Oh. Miss Francis, how are ya? Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Hey, Nicole. Great little gang of misfits. Yeah, you can take a bake Argentinian empanadas. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Right? That's a good fusion food. Oh. Damn, that's hot. It's the last of my sauce. I don't know if Francis passed away, but Francis, not that Francis was ever feminine, but Francis, I don't know. Detransition, I knew that. Michelle passed away. She was a big drinker. Hey Nicole, how are you? Nicole and I would laugh so hard we'd almost crap ourselves. Uh, good morning. I remember Francis's first video. Francis supports the LGBT community. Morning. Bag rattling. I'm sure the cats are outside. Right. Do you remember the Jimmy Ransom where I go so wasted? I remember that. Yep. I remember that. Oh. That's when you decided to give up the hard shit. You were like, oh, hell no, I'm done. I am done. Yeah. Old Carl messed Jimmy up. I'm going to call the FBI. You threatened to pull a bullet in my head. How could a guy like Carl end up so screwed up from Auburn University, you know? Damn. He used to talk to me on the phone, Rosie, I'm just a mess. Me and Ed, the shaved cat in the van. Shit. These people got no idea what the hell entertainment was back then. No idea. Guy in 95 degree, 90% humidity with his cat in an unair conditioned van in Houston, Texas. Now, man, that was content. That was content. You think Francis was content? All right, how are you? Right. Yeah, June, happy early birthday, honey. All right, we're gonna do it up. A little bit of pasta tonight. Didn't cook a lot. Do it up. It's that time of year. Do 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 do. Hey Francis, how are ya? Hey Nicole. Yeah, Francis thought you'd come over and visit Disney World sometime. Do do do. That was it. That was the height of. That was it. That was it, man. That was it. Damn, that's good. I should have heated the sauce a little more. But that's all right. That is all right. Good night, Diane. It's that time of year. Do, do, do. Grated Parmesan. This stuff looks pretty weird. They sold it to me at the grocery outlet. I think I'm going to put a little more heat to this. Oh, it's that time of year. Hey, Hondo, how are you? Been enjoying your guys' content lately. Not that I really know what's going on, but sounds like you guys are on top of it. Law and order in the West. Good, glad to hear it. I've been traveling a lot. Ooh, 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 ooh. Looks like you guys are still fighting a good fight. The legend, Hondo. Hondo's old school around here. Yeah, you guys are doing good. I don't exactly know what the hell you're all talking about, but obviously you built up a great following. That's good. Scroll back to my comment. Oh shit. Am I in trouble? Hey, Flan. I'm going to bed shortly. Okay, sorry about that. I'll have to look over to Milo. He's laying flat on his back, and then such a hussy. Is that your comment? The hell, what is it? Damn, I'm burning the shit out of myself holding that. With your dog in the air, or what the hell are we talking about? England, and yes, right. The only thing I know is you missed the Queen of England. That's all I know. Now you got her goofy son. Her goofy son, and you got the royal consort there. Oh joy. Camilla Parker Bowles. Oh, legs up in the air like some kind of like a 2-pound tart on High Street, right? Harry. You know what? Who's the one that? Who's Andrew? That's the one that was at fucking Island. The hell's that Hollywood dickhead? Epstein with Jizzbag Maxwell or whatever the hell her name is. Wow, thank you, Craig. I wanted a little something for your next adventure. Wow. Thank you, Craig. Holy smokes, that's going to go right into the next adventure fund. Thank you, Craig. Wow. Boy, do I appreciate that. Thank you, Craig. Wow. Wow. Wee. Wow. 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 Woo. 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 Wow. Yep. I'm halfway through the videos. Thank you. Thank you, Craig. Thank you. Give him a shake. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. I didn't see that coming tonight. Holy smokes. Must be a good night at the Lowe's. Thank you, Craig. Bow and wiggle, never change. That's it. Monkeys. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really followed Mallory for a few years. Ever since all the D-Dub stuff came down. Well, but thank you, Craig. That was so awesome of you. Can't wait to meet Craig in Long Island. We're going to meet Ina and Jeffrey Garten. Right. We're going to invite them to a beachside barbecue. I don't know. I just disconnected from people, Andrew, and I just, my life has been good. I've been focused on traveling, and channel's picking up again. I'm happy. So, but I wish everybody well. Yeah, Craig has always been a great supporter of the channel. Yeah, for me, it's not conducive to building a long-term portfolio of stuff you're proud for. I mean, drama has a shelf life of about a week, and then nobody ever watches it again. I mean, I've deleted more videos than Molly Golightly has views, right? Not that that's the be-all and end-all, but it's just a dead fish. I want something that has a couple hundred views today, and then you look at it in a year, and it has 150,000 views. Leave something of worth. Show people something of the world. Yeah, thank you, Craig. I haven't talked to Jay Greg. I called and left a message. I never heard anything from him again. So he went down with Cooper's the last time I saw him. Was in Florida, and then I don't know what the hell happened. No idea what the hell happened. Just disappeared off the radar screen. I know one thing though, he had really terrible diabetes. Really terrible diabetes. Yeah, I hope Ellie's doing okay. Every time I look at my mixer, KitchenAid, what's that, the 600 Professional Series? Yeah, Professional 600. I always think of her. Well, thank you, Craig. That's really so kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I'm planning for my next expedition. Oh, I'm going to miss my own homemade tomato sauce. Oh, well, that's good, Craig. I hope for the better. I like that. Yeah, I hope she's doing good. That's good. Yeah, I talk with Missy Jen every single day. If we don't talk, we text each other. Yep, every single day. Without fail. Year in and year out. You can't have someone in your life for 5 years and not, as much as it didn't fit the narrative of what people wanted on YouTube, we remain great friends to this day. Which is the nature of me. I've only ever had 2 people that have crossed the threshold of this rancho that I'm still not friends with today or online on YouTube. 2 people out of 150 plus people I've met in real life on here. Only 2. That's it. Oh, I'm going to put some fuel in. Thank you, Craig. I got much more content coming up from this trip. Tomorrow is a really hard Scrabble town. I found the Grapes of Wrath. I found it. Right? You can't say people are living a dream. Oh. Yeah, I'm a great ex, you know. I mean, I leave on great terms with people. I don't ever have negative. I mean, it doesn't fit the narrative of what some of these losers want to hear. But it is what it is. So I'm so happy to be off the radar screen. Let's see, when's my eye doctor appointment? Wednesday the 30th. All right, so that's next week. That's a week. That's a week. Week. That's it. I'll always be one of the original cornerstone Boyd, though. Can't say these people are anything even remotely related to what Boyd is today, but poor imitations. Yep, happy early Thanksgiving to you. So on that note, guys, it's been 3.5 hours. I'm going to go ahead and close it out this evening. Good to see you, Andrew Hondo. Say hi to Jen. And Savage and the crew, dragging me into some of the community. Yeah, Nicole, love you, honey. Craig, thank you so much. Thank you for your support, and everybody else. Shemay, thank you for being here. My wonderful Jody girl. Good to see you, Flan and Barry and everybody else. Have a wonderful night. I will see you guys live again on Friday night. Lots of good content coming up, uploaded. Love you guys. Take care. Do.